although Stephanie Davis and Jeremy McConnell may appear to be living separate lives these days, behind the scenes their toxic relationship has reached new, depressing depths. Today we can reveal, Steph has been secretly contacting toxic ex Jeremy in late-night messages, forcing him to write her agent a legal letter begging her to stop. Mystery messages have been appearing on Jeremy's Instagram taunting him about one-night stands, and Steph's disgust after convict just begged to see Kevin despite not even wishing him happy birthday. Friends of the Hollyoaks actress have rallied round the star after Jeremy went very public, begging to see one-year-old son Kevin with pals close to Steph, sickened by his bid for a day with his baby boy, claiming the tattooed reality star doesn't have a clue how to look after himself, let alone a child. While Jeremy's camp claim he has been forced to go public after being shunned his ex and has no desire to utter a word to her again. Pals added she hopes to receive some cash from 27-year-old Jeremy, who was convicted of attacking her as she held baby Kevin in her arms. He was later jailed for the attack and spent 20 weeks behind bars after missing his community service to get a hair transplant. Recovering alcoholic Stephanie, who was openly brave about how her addiction to booze became dangerous after their toxic relationship, contacted Jeremy over email and Instagram to such an extent he was forced to write a legal letter asking her to stop. Just last year, a court granted a 3-year restraining order banning Jeremy from contacting the mother of his child after he was convicted of attacking her in August. In April she wrote, "Hi hon. I'm getting messages constantly saying they're you sick. I'm just checking as your Kevin's dad, sick, and don't want you dying or anything bad to happen, as guessing you weren't in a good way by Insta. Got told you were on it and not in a good place, again. The messages I'm getting are quite bad, so just checking in." Then in May, she contacted Jeremy over Instagram, asking if he had contacted her again. A mystery person also messaged Jeremy over Instagram with a telephone number, which when dialed was answered by a woman who sounded like Stephanie. Close friends explained, Steph reached out to Jeremy as she had heard he was in a bad way. She has a heart, and at the end of the day he is the father of her son. They added, for Jeremy to demand access just when Stephanie has got her life back on track makes her suspicious. She feels a lot of games are being played. Jeremy has never paid a penny towards Kevin's welfare. He doesn't know what food he likes or what television programs are his favorites. No mother would just hand her son over to a stranger. If Jeremy wants to see Kevin, why doesn't he go through the correct channels, which Steph feels is the court? It strikes Steph as bizarre Jeremy would go to the papers with a story rather than paying for his son. He doesn't know the first thing about Kevin, whereas Jeremy has demanded contact with his son in a bid to get to know him before it's too late. It's extremely upsetting that Stephanie has continually chosen not to engage with my team and follow the appropriate channels to arrange in time access with our son, he told The Sun. All I want is for our son to have me back in his life, he added. During an appearance on the Jeremy Kyle show in March, a weeping Jezza told the host that he was willing to make a change. I want to just move forward now and see my son. I miss and love him. I love him to bits, he said.